everyone, I am back. This video I wanted to do, and I wanted to basically call it Don't Give Up. And I thought that we could just have a little talk and a discussion about this task of homeschooling. And it's an adventure and a wonderful adventure, but we all know that it can be overwhelming, and it can be it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, to take on your child's education. I don't care how confident you are, it is tough. And I get questions all the time, or I get comments left saying that they need help. I'm kind of overwhelmed, I don't know what to do. And I just want you to know that there is not one homeschooling mother or family that can honestly say that they don't doubt themselves at times, and that they have a totally easy, great day all the time, because it's not true. Homeschooling is not perfect, just like no schooling is perfect. No method of education is perfect. But I want you to know to not give up. Now, homeschooling is not for everyone, but if you know that this is what your family is supposed to be doing, if this is the route you know in your heart that is meant for you and your family, then don't give up on it. Because things get a little tough, or things are overwhelming for a day or two, because it gets better. It does get better. Now, does that mean that 3 years down the line, before everything is going to be smooth sailing? No, things still will come up. But all in all, it does get better. You find your way through. You find your perfect little way of doing things, your system of doing things just for you. And it works out. It works. And it seems overwhelming. It seems that, I don't know what I'm doing. But if you're giving your children 100% of you, and you're investing in them with time and with doing lessons, they're going to be fine. You just have to treat this like a job, and that it's important, and that you'll get through it. And this is coming from an eclectic, kind of traditional way of homeschooling. I can't speak for unschoolers, and I can't speak for other families, but I know that I take this and I use it just like I would use anything else, as far as planning and making sure that my kids know what they're supposed to know for their age groups, or I take it very seriously. So I don't want you to give up because things get tough, because people say things, because people are going to say things. They're going to think you're crazy for doing this, and they're going to always point you in a direction. Well, when are you going to send them to school? People, I'm so tired of that. And I'm just being honest. I'm so tired of that question. When are you going to send them to school? I don't know. When are you going to start homeschooling? I mean, really, the thing that bothers me is people always expect for you to see your life through their reality. Okay, your reality is public schooling, and that's fine. That is great. I applaud you. But that's not my reality. That's not my life. So people see you and see your life through their reality or their perspective. Okay, homeschooling was actually the original way to do school. Regular school came along. It was government created later on, but that was not the way everyone learned a long time ago. So as things got more advanced, people felt like, hey, they need to be more prepared for 8 hours on how to sit here, how to do this, and how to come back and work for us and pay us taxes and all that good stuff. They need to be trained how to do it. So the perfect way to do that was school. Well, people forget that homeschooling was the original school. It wasn't an experiment. Public school was actually the experiment, but it came out to be now what society finds the most accepted form of educating your children. So everything is looked at through that lens. So, I don't know. It annoys me, but I understand why people ask that, because they figure you're just doing something for the right now. My answer always is we're praying, and wherever God leads us from year to year, we'll do that. That's an honest answer. But I don't know. People want you to do what they feel like society accepts. And the statistics and everything else will tell you that homeschooling works. But people just have a hard time viewing it as something that's normal, because it's not the normal way of doing things. It's kind of like the out of the box way of doing things. But you have to remember that when people say negative things, you have to remember to do what works for your family. And that's all that matters. And what I have discovered and found, and God has shown me, is the life that He gives you is your life. It's not meant for another person to fit into it, and you were not meant to fit into another person's life. If I had someone else's life, I would probably hate it. Even if it meant, hey, I'm a career woman now, making all this good money, I probably would hate it, even though, I would have more money to do things with. That's not my life. That's not where I fit. And someone else could come into my life and absolutely hate it. So we just have to remember not to try to fit people into our mold, because we're individuals. And we each have individual goals, individual values, a way that we see ourselves. Another person may say in 10 years they want to buy a bigger house. They want to buy a better car. In 10 years, I want to be out of debt, and I want to, have healthy, thriving children who are going to universities and living their lives. So those are my priorities. My priority is not buying a bigger anything. So if it comes, it comes, but that's not on my list of this is what I want to do. So we can't make people fit into our mold of what's accepted and acceptable and what's out of the norm or whatever, because it doesn't matter what we think as human beings. So you do what works for your family, and don't worry about what other people have to say. Other people don't have to live your life. If you know you're doing what you should be doing and you were led to do this, then don't worry about what other people say. That's just the way I feel. But don't give up. Find support. Find people out there who can support you through homeschooling. Get involved in things associated with homeschooling. Watch blogs like this one and read blogs. I mean, I get through so much from reading blogs. That's why I decided to write one, because they help me out so much, and I find ideas. I find, topics that I need help with, especially though ideas like worksheets, free resources. Check out blogs. Just Google homeschooling blogs and follow some that offer, resources, or tell you what websites you can go to for different things. And, just stay in it. I would say if you feel like it's not working for you, at least give it a year. And if you still feel like it's not for you, then there are other things out there. But just don't give up because things seem to be going bad, because there are tears, or because we've had lots of tears. And I just changed the formula. We were doing online school. We had tears, and I was dreading it, and he was dreading it. I changed the formula. We left the online school, went to traditional, and we've been happier for it. So, I didn't feel like this is it. This is my end. This just didn't work. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I just got to find another way to do it. And I did it. So just pray about it. Find people that love you and that support you, and the ones who don't, just keep your distance for a while. You don't need the negativity when you're already overwhelmed. So just try to surround yourself with people who authentically care about what you're going through, and that's it. I just wanted to tell you that don't give up. I have so many frustrated emails, and just people reaching out that need the help. And if you need help, please email me or message me and let me know. If you don't feel comfortable putting it on Google Plus comments, email me. email me. That's the best thing you can do, and I will email you back, and I'll help you all I can. I'll even give you my phone number through email. I won't put it on, social media, on YouTube or anything like that, but if you need to speak with me personally, I will be happy to do it and help you through whatever I can, and we can support each other. So I just wanted to say that and do this video on that. And please don't forget to follow me, and to follow me on just about every outlet of social media, which you can find in the box, in my title box. You can click on my icons and there I will be. And I thank you so much, as I say all the time, for watching and for subscribing and for following our little journey. And if you, like I said, just feel free to message me or contact me if you need any help or support. Thank you so much. Have a great week, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.